Podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
Another episode of the kjandapodcast. My name is Jay.
Hey, what's up? My name is Kevin. I'm the K.
Yeah, I'm sorry for anybody who had headphones on.
Yeah, please. I hope that you can still hear after that. Do you feel better?
Well, I thought it would be nice to do something like a little over the top.
Different? Yeah. I mean, that's what I usually do. Yeah. Just anything over the top.
Yeah.
I was going to go with the New York accent, but you kind of just completely ripped that thought out of me because you screamed like we were at fucking karaoke or something. I'm like, what?
That wasn't even a good karaoke scream. I feel like I was like just close up.
No, that wasn't karaoke scream, but like as loose as we are at karaoke, where like once you've had a few drinks, you get bodyguard.
Oh no!
You get bodyguard, and you don't give a fuck.
Have not had enough trash cans and whiskey
or twisted teas. I'm not letting this go. Jay may let this go, but I will not let this
go. Dude,
go.
I saw a post from them on Twitter today that said, "Hey, we're going to give 60 something follows. Follow this." And I think it was like 19 hours.
Do it.
I did it.
Do it faster.
I did it, and then I replied to it, and I was like, "Hey, you get that?" I used a Pedro Pascal. Hey, got our eyes on you.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Yeah. So there's that. I have literally every post has had an @Twisted Tea on it.
I know I've been such a little dickhead about it. I'm sorry, but I'm like I just keep like behind the scenes. I keep texting Jay, and I'm like, every time he makes a post and he doesn't @Twisted Tea, I'm like, hey,
what are you doing?
What are you doing, buddy? You need to fucking to add him. He's like, I feel like an asshole. So I'm like, fuck that. Fuck them. Like, we're going to get this.
Just do it.
You just got to be an asshole. You got to be an asshole, and you got to get those fucking texts.
Well, you know, we have to say thank you to Gray's Tap Room, because they said thank you to us.
For what? What do we do?
Well, just shouting us out to Twisted Tea, because Twisted Tea follows them, and I was like,
thanks,
what?
Twisted Tavern. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice.
Not Twisted Tavern. Gray's Tap Room.
Gray's Tap Room. I'm sorry. We're having we're guesting on their podcast on Friday.
Yeah. This Friday,
which should be a lot of fun because you're not gonna fucking be there.
Well, I'm hoping I can be there. Opening ceremonies start at 6. And then the game follows. And I don't think they're going to say that much.
I'm going to leave this laptop here for you.
Okay.
So that you can join. Okay. Unless you can join on your phone.
I might be able to join on my phone. I don't know. I've never tried.
On StreamYard? Or is it StreamYard they're using?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing some behind the scenes shit because we have no idea technology.
Hold on. I got to look back. Good grief. Continue.
But anyways, while he's looking this shit up, don't forget, you can text us or leave a voicemail for us, and we'll play it on the air at 858-848-KJNA. That is 858-848-5562.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Our number is pretty easy to remember.
Yeah, that's why I specifically like when I was searching for something and I was hoping that I could get like something simple. Yeah. But then I was like, okay, because this is like a California number. Oh. Like 858 is apparently California. I have no idea being here in Virginia. I fucking no idea. So I was like, 858-848 because you can search with Google Voice. You can search for specific numbers that you want, and of course the ones I wanted aren't there, but I specifically looked for 5562 because that's KJNA.
Nice.
And so that's the one that came out. I was like, that rolls off the tongue. 858-848-5562.
It really does.
So yeah, so I was like, okay, 858-848-KJNA. If you haven't heard 8 times already, people are listening. Right. And then also because at the beginning of the podcast, I'm going to do this from now on. kjandapodcast@gmail.com. You can also find us on the Twitter and the Facebook, and pretty much everything. Threads. Yeah. You can find us at KJNA Podcast at Patreon. You can find KJNA Podcast at Buy Me a Coffee.
You will not find us on Reddit. You will not find us on Foursquare or LinkedIn. No, unfortunately.
Why do you need us on LinkedIn? You don't know LinkedIn is for finding a job. It's basically posting your professional profile, and then like I have mine on there, and I have people who mostly text me from Home Depot being like, "You were a merchandiser for 13 years at this other place. Would you like to work for us?" And I was like, "No, I would not like to make in the teens per hour, please."
Yeah, can we the 20s?
Yeah, can we talk 20s? Like, have you gone and looked at a price of fucking bread?
Yeah.
I hate going to the grocery store because I look at everything and I'm like, I don't want to pay any of this.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay any of this. Everything is like $5 or more. It feels like. I hate it.
I think I spent like $40 on like 3 6-packs of sodas.
Yeah, and it makes me think of Home Alone. There was a meme talking about Home Alone and like what Kevin bought at the store.
Oh, he bought like friggin'
a toothbrush and milk,
like several sacks of fucking groceries for like what, less than $20?
Yeah, and it was 20, and like they were like, "Oh, how much was it now?" And it was like $50-something for what he bought now. Yeah. I'm like, "Come on, can we just slow down the inflation a little bit? Like, can y'all not be so greedy, please, just for 5 minutes?" Are you saying we have to murder?
I didn't say that out loud.
Jay just said that we had to murder. I have it recorded.
Hey. All I'm saying is there was an episode of Sliders. Facts. And they literally had an episode where the lottery that they were playing for was literally like, well, you gotta go.
Yeah, that was, I feel like there's been books about that. Like
several books.
Yeah, the lottery.
I mean, you people out there should be glad that this isn't Soylent Green. And if you haven't, and if you don't know what Soylent Green is,
grow up.
Guess what? Those times could be coming.
They could be coming.
So,
what is that? Maybe I'm always so terrible at this, and I always feel like such an idiot when I do it on the podcast. Hey. But there was one where every episode it was like time. Where like every episode he was time jumping trying to get home.
Oh, Quantum Leap.
Yeah. The only episode of that ever stands out to me is they leaped to this place where most of the men had died. And it was pretty much all women left. And they came in and they were like, holy shit, there's men? And they grabbed them and took them to basically a camp where they keep men. And they are there solely to breed because there's not many men left. And so, like, there were 4 of them, you know, and they go there and every couple hours, some girl would walk in and be like, hey, here's your, caviar because that makes you more fertile. And here's this. We gon' fuck. And, like,
are you sure
their job. Yes. It was Quantum Leap. I'm pretty sure. And the whole story was one guy was in that facility, but he was in love with a woman and wanted to get away. Instead of just fucking all day, he only wanted to fuck one all day, every day. Pretty sure that was Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap, he was literally falling through time.
Yeah, but it was with 4 people, wasn't it?
No, that's Sliders.
Then that's what I'm thinking. It's Sliders.
Yeah.
Okay, Sliders.
Yeah, Quantum Leap was Scott Bakula's character.
Yeah, and he would be different people.
Right.
That's right.
But he always seemed to find himself in like significant points in time where he had to keep the timeline
going. Yeah.
So he was like, I fucked up a little bit, but we're back on track.
Yeah. But yes, okay, I'm sorry for getting that wrong.
And it's Zoom. It's a Zoom meeting.
A Zoom meeting? What?
Zoom meeting.
What's a Zoom meeting?
Tap room.
Oh, fair enough.
Yep.
Sorry, tap room. Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if you've noticed, but we have no idea what to talk about.
This is a tangent episode.
We are fucking going on tangents.
Tangents.
Jay, what has been going on in your life, sir? Stop looking at Twitter.
I'm not looking.
What's been going on in your life? What's been happening? Aside from Twisted Tea not listening to us.
Who knows? They might actually be listening right now.
Hello? Hello?
The house could be bugged.
Twisty, are you here?
Tweez.
Wait, the Ouija board is moving. It's going to...
Terrible.
Yes.
As far as me, I quit playing so many mobile games.
Yes.
I'm not saying
I'm very proud of you because you had a problem.
I did have a terrible addiction. So I only have 2 mobile games right now. I'm playing the new Invincible game by Skybound.
So what kind of game is that?
It's kind of an idle game where I could literally like
you come in and collect your chests.
Yeah, I can collect stuff, and then I can actually play boards. So far, I have a very decent team of elite characters, including
who's your characters?
So I got Monster Girl.
Okay.
Omni-Man. Titan.
Okay.
The Immortal.
Ooh.
Green Ghost. My top 5.
Green Ghost is I like Green Ghost. Like she was murdered so early on.
It's terrible to see the Guardians of the Club literally kill off. Like literally by the end of the first episode. Sorry for everybody who has not seen Invincible.
Oh fuck you! If you're like 4 years past,
you're
fine
by now.
You're fine.
Season 2 is currently streaming.
Yeah, it's like me telling you, hey, sorry, I spoiled the first season of The Boys.
Yeah, right.
Fuck off. Yeah. Sorry.
And then I have one of the Mauler twins. Not both, just one.
Okay.
I got Robot.
Oh, do you have the girl who
Duplicate?
Duplicate, yes.
I do have.
What?
Okay, no, I can't tell you because I just watched the new.
You watched episode? No, you do not tell me new episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
How dare you?
Exactly. No,
How dare you?
I can't tell you.
Okay, good.
But that's a big one. I got Shrinking Ray. She's an elite character. Got Rexplode. Yeah, I know.
Twat.
What was the name of the water guy? Who was basically like the reverse
Aquaman?
Reverse Aquaman.
Oh fuck.
I forgot his fucking name, but I got him too.
There's so many. Oh my god. I don't know.
I'm still. I mean, they've got Adam Eve. Of course, they got Invincible.
Right. And I mean, obviously, and you don't have Invincible, but you got fucking Omni-Man.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I had to fight.
You open an epic chest for that shit.
No, you do. So you when you go to the collection, you can. It starts off with like 5 characters already set.
Right.
And then you can like refresh it, but then you start having to use gems to refresh.
Of course.
But you can also buy things with those gems. So I had like a good amount, and I refreshed. And I was like, oh shit, it's Omni-Man.
You stay!
I used like 4 out of 5 tickets that I had saved just to get fucking Omni-Man. I was like, yes, I'm going to get that guy. He is now level fucking 99. And I only started playing this thing like Monday.
You have a problem, sir.
No. I have 2 mobile games, so I have more time on one versus like a bajillion.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. See, like I had a problem with like 3 mobile games, and it's weird how I have like I'll feel guilty not playing a game.
That's what I was running into, and I was like, why am I
guilty about a bullshit game? They're just trying to make money off me. Like they just want me to watch ads.
I mean, I'm sorry. It's kind of just like Duolingo. Hey, you haven't played.
Oh my god, Duolingo is the fucking worst about like they email you, they message you, they fucking they notification your ass like, hey, don't forget.
Duo said you have to do your lesson.
Yeah, Duo said you're an asshole, and if you don't if you don't post, you're gonna be in trouble. But let me say, toot my own horn, 556 day streak on Duolingo.
Was that? Are you still playing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
556 day streak is what I'm still going on.
Oh yeah. Guess what? Got rid of that too.
Oh really?
I got rid of it.
Really? Because they keep telling me that you and I are friends, and then I
had to because I wasn't learning anything new anymore. It was
that's because you kept doing the same old shit over and over again for the competition.
No! I went through like 6 fucking chapters though. I was going
through still, you were doing the same old ones.
Yeah, just to keep my level in the fucking diamond peak. I'm like, that means look. If I'm playing several freaking mobile games and one of them is a language game.
Okay, but that actually teaches you something.
Yeah, I know it teaches me stuff.
Look, I do just enough. I do one thing a day. Like I do the one, and just to get me through that streak. Sometimes I feel like doing multiple ones, multiple tests and multiple quizzes and learning shit. But I actually want to learn the language. You're just like, gotta make that streak. Gotta keep it going.
Okay, see, when I started, that was the goal, to learn the language. But then they kept making it more competitive, and I was like, I know how to be competitive.
Oh, no. For me, it's like when they try and be competitive, they're like, oh, don't you want to win? I'm like, nah. Yeah. And they'll send me messages the other day like, you're about to drop out of Ruby League. I'm like, so?
Exactly. They goaded me into stop learning just so I could be like, I know just enough.
I win. No,
just
fuck
enough
that.
to stay in this.
Fuck that. For me, it's like when they're like, hey, you're about to drop out of Ruby League. I'm like, okay. So?
Exactly. See? Better mindset
Fuck
than me.
you.
better mindset than me. I was just like, all right, well, that's one thing I do not need to have.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Keep going, and I will just keep...
Okay. For me, it's like I go into it every day, and I'm like, I'm doing a new lesson every day,
right?
And like every 5 lessons or so, they teach you a new word, and so I feel like I'm learning. But then again, at the same time, it's like I am genuinely trying to learn this other language. Like I'm not going way out of my way. I've taken a college course in Spanish, and I've taken whatever, but it's on my vision board. Like I want to learn, and now I'm at the point like I sure as shit don't know everything. Right. But when I hear people talking Spanish around me, I stop and I'm listening. I'm like, do I know what that word means? Do I know what that means? Okay, I think they're talking about shoes. Yes, zapatos. Yes, they're talking about shoes. Zapatos. What else are they talking about? I don't know. Los zapatos y gris.
Now, I have a friend who is also trying to learn Spanish because he works with a lot of Spanish people. So they help him along while he's at work. But when he's at home, he will sit there and he will watch anime. And he will watch it not in English, not in Japanese, but he will listen to it in Spanish.
See, that's what I was thinking about doing, is like a movie that I've seen multiple times, watching it or just watching regular movies with Spanish subtitles.
Okay.
So that I can see it and be like, okay, this is what they're saying. And then like, but I'd have to sit there and focus and pause it. And I don't know if you've ever had kids before. but when you're trying to do anything involving children, the reason that I can't watch TV without subtitles anymore is because of children. Because they're loud.
Over the TV.
They're obnoxious. They just keep talking. They're like, hey, let me stand in front of you. I know you're trying to watch this, and I know that I've been bugging you for the last 4.5 hours, but let me stand in front of you and make sure that you miss this important part of the show you're trying to watch. So I watch with subtitles because they're loud, and I'm just sitting there watching the show and reading while it's going on. Like, yep, oh, I know what's going on. It's cool. Cool, yeah, I got this. But I should do that, some of it in Spanish. But there was, what was that show? I can't. There was one, the show where all women in the world got an electric power.
Oh, that's on Prime?
Yes.
Literally, The Power.
The Power, yes. I watched that. I couldn't remember what the name was. But I watched that, and like almost half of it is in Spanish.
Really?
A lot of it. And so through the subtitles, I was like learning a little bit, and I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. I'm learning. I got this, because a lot of it was in alternate languages. It was Russian.
Have you seen the second Bird Box movie? I think it's in.
I don't think I've seen the first Bird Box movie.
Really?
What am it about?
The second one is okay. So basically, what happens? It kind of feels like The Mist almost. Like all of a sudden people are starting to see things and they're just kind of like murdering themselves.
Okay. Well, see, like The Mist, I read the short story and by Stephen King, but I have not watched the movie, even though I was excited about it. Yeah, I know, and that makes me sad. I heard it sucked. And that makes me sad because it was a short story. It was like 150 pages. There is no reason that you couldn't do this movie exactly to the book.
Now, I will give it that some of the visuals from it were insane. The ending for it was even more insane.
The ending to the short story was insane.
What was the ending? Oh, okay. Go ahead and tell me.
All right. The ending to the short story was, dude was like, okay, we're not going to fucking make it. And so he killed everyone else, didn't have enough bullets to kill himself, and then the military came in after he'd killed everyone else and was like, we're clearing this area, we're taking care of everything, we're saving you. And he's like, I just killed my son, I just killed the 2 other people in this place, and I have not killed myself yet.
Almost verbatim.
Okay.
Almost verbatim.
Okay, well then good. And then good for them.
And then Thomas Jane, who played the man who could not kill himself, just had to sit there and weep as his family was there, dead in the fucking vehicle.
Yeah.
The military, the mist finally clears up. The fucking military is there, and he's just like, and he weeps.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, that's they didn't say the mist cleared up.
Well, but I think that's basically what it looked like. The mist was clearing up, or at least they were clearing the area, so it looked like it was cleared up.
In the book, I remember specifically them describing like they're driving down the road,
right,
and they see like feet, like the size of like brontosauruses,
like tree, like fucking redwood trees, coming down,
like stepping around them, and they're like, "We're fucked, we're fucked." And then like
they literally use that image for the end.
And then when they're going into the car, one of the people who were supposed to go in the car with them gets killed by. They didn't describe exactly what it was, but something like the size of a giant lobster claw cuts that bitch in half on his way in.
I don't know about that part. I don't know if that happened.
Yeah, I don't know if they said the mist cleared up, but that's one of Stephen King's staples. Is like he never fully describes the monster because he feels like the unknown is the scariest.
Right. I mean,
and so like any of his books, I love Stephen King, but any of his books, he never fully 100% describes exactly what the bad guy is.
Maybe a part of it.
Yeah, he describes part of it, but there's always a part you don't understand, like Dreamcatcher.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know if you read that book, but
I have not read that book or seen that movie.
Okay. I haven't seen the movie, but I know Dreamcatcher was mostly like there was a group of 4 friends, and one of them was special needs, and at the time they called him retarded because that was appropriate at the time, but it's not appropriate anymore. No. But he basically was special needs, and he had special powers because of that, and aliens were coming to the world. It wasn't like the global pandemic, but they knew aliens were coming in, and they were like coming out of the toilets and like in your mouth and out your butt in the toilet, and they were monsters, and it was ridiculous. It's been a long time since I read that book too, but I remember specifically that they would find people face down dead in the bathroom, and their asshole was like the size of 6 inches. Jesus. And they were dead, like because there was an alien in the butthole. Came out the butthole. I know you're just staring at me like you don't know what's happening. And I'm sorry, I'm going to say butthole another 35 times. Butthole. But that's pretty much Dreamcatcher. Aliens came to the world and they come out your butthole.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel.
Anus.
Large intestine. Secret tunnel.
Hey, we came full circle.
Welcome back. Welcome back to episode 90.
89.
89.
Yeah. 90s last week. We had to come all the way around 90 to come back to 89 and to come back around.
Oh my God, is there anything else that happened with your week, sir?
Besides finally watching the first episode of the Bad Batch new season, which is the last season.
I haven't seen any of the Bad Batch, so I can't say.
The first episode to Invincible's new season. Hearing that X-Men 97.
Yeah,
X-Men 97 just came out today. So yes, we are last week. Last week. Time travel, yay.
Woo!
So yeah, today we're recording on the 20th. And yes.
And so probably won't come out till the 27th.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's happening. Yes. So I'm really looking forward to it because Morph no longer looks like he did in the first.
Where he was just a person who could turn into people?
So he now looks like what he looked like in the comic books / what he looks like in Marvel Snap, where he has no distinguishing features.
So he's just like gray peoples?
More of a cream color person.
Okay.
Cream color with no facial features.
Okay.
But he's they're saying that he is now non-binary. Which again,
that's fair. He's fucking more. Yeah.
Any shapeshifter is going to be non-binary.
Which makes me think of Black Mirror.
Yeah, they don't have to conform to any shape or form. They can be their own thing at any point in time. Look at Mystique. Mystique has been men and woman throughout history. She was fucking Sherlock Holmes.
Was she?
Yes. Mystique was Sherlock fucking Holmes in the comics, bro. She has been a man, she's been a woman, she understands both genders fluidly. So she can be non-binary. Any shapeshifter, I believe, can be non-binary, does not have to conform to any shape, form, or whatever anybody wants them to be, because they literally have the ability to be anything that they want to be.
Have you seen the Black Mirror episode with Red Falcon in it?
Oh yeah, Anthony Mackie and Abdul Amin.
And that's exactly what that makes me think of is like because I remember him specifically being like, "You haven't felt what it's like to orgasm as a woman, like it goes all the way through your body, you know." And the dude's like, and he's like, "Fucking like back up, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm not gay, but you know, I mean, he wasn't gay. He was doing a female, but the female was actually a dude, and so apparently, you know." At the end of the episode, he's like, my wife can go out and fuck whoever she wants, and I get to fuck this dude once a year on this virtual reality thing. Yeah. I mean, it works. Good for you.
You do you.
Yeah. They figured it out.
Exactly. They came up with a compromise. Everything was good.
Yeah. I mean, why would you make your fighting game able to fuck? What's wrong with you? Why would you do that in the first place?
Again, they go heavy into virtual reality.
They do.
So you can't really just be like, oh yeah.
Have you watched? I mean, you've watched all the Black Mirrors, right?
Yes.
What's your favorite episode? We talked about it before. I think we talked about a new season of Black Mirror. But
yeah, we did.
Specific episodes, but like, what's your favorite episode?
My favorite.
The one that stands out for me is Gobbleguts. When it's the dude who plays, and again, I do not remember people's names, but he was the guy who was the leader of the Shield and was married to the Shield in Black Panther, the one tribe that was against and he was married to the lead spear maiden. You're tapping my shoulder.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah. Okay. He was in that one, and it was basically they were powering the world with exercise bikes, and you earned credits doing the exercise bike, and you could do whatever you wanted, like with the credits. Where like you had to earn credits to buy food, and like you had to earn credits to have use fun games and shit like that. And they also had like a talent show. And the talent show, he was trying to earn like 1 million points to become a contestant on this talent show. And he falls in love with this girl who's like, oh, I'm a really good singer. And so he earns 1 million points to get her on the show. She gets on there, and the guy's like, you're just really pretty. How about we pay you to...
15 million merits.
Okay, 15 million merits is what it's called. I call it Gobbleguts because that's what they call the game where they're shooting the janitors. But basically, he earns that many merits for her to sing on stage, and then after she sings on stage and she's not good, the dude who's the judge is like, hey, you're really hot. How about we just let you get fucked every day for points? And she's like, but I don't want to do that. I'll feel terrible. And he's like, don't worry, we'll give you pills so you don't remember any of it. And then next scene, she's getting banged out, and she takes pills so she doesn't remember. And dude's like, this is bullshit. And he goes on the thing himself because he's planning on like trying to kill the talent coordinators.
Fair enough.
And they're like, wait, this is a good idea for you to have your own show. And so he comes on with like this blade because everything is surrounded by TV screens. And like it's to the point where like if you think an inappropriate thought, like if you look at a girl and you're like, oh damn, she's hot, and you might get a little horny or whatever, an ad literally pops up for porn in front of your face. Wow. And everyone can see it, and he has to be like like, wipe it away. Real quick.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Fruit Ninja.
So he gets pissed, and he kicks his TV wall, and it breaks off this big shard of glass. And he's like, I'm going to go on the talent show, and I'm going to kill him. And he gets the shard of glass, and he goes on the talent show, and he pops out, and he pulls out that glass. He's like, I'll fucking kill all of you. Like, this is bullshit. Why are we stuck like this? Blah, blah, blah. And he goes, you could have your own show about this. And basically, this dude lives the higher life. He lives the nicer life where he doesn't have to use his Excite bike every fucking day. And every day for 20 minutes a day, he has a show where he holds that knife and he's like, the man is against you. The man's going to end you. And then at the end of the 20 minutes, he's like, thanks for watching. See you next time. It's such bullshit. But I love that episode. It's so good. It's so stupid. Okay. I just went on like a tangent. I'm sorry.
No, you're perfectly fine. I mean,
it was such a good episode. If you've seen Black Mirror, watch all of the Black Mirrors except for the pig fucker episode. Don't watch that one.
Honestly, I think like the first season was like the best.
It was the best, but do not watch the pig fucker episode.
Which isn't it like the first episode?
Yeah, I think it is the first episode. But do not watch the pig fucker episode because it's fucked up. All the rest of them have all these amazing ideas for...
Which I think is called National Anthem. Yep, National Anthem.
Yeah, don't watch National Anthem. Do not watch that one. If you have a differing opinion, please email me or message me because I will fight you on this. Do not watch Pig Fucker episode. I'm telling you.
I love that you just called it the Pig Fucker.
Everyone I know who talks about that episode calls it Pig Fucker episode. Because dude is like, it makes you feel terrible. Because the guy who was he was the Prime Minister of England, gets his daughter captured.
Oh yeah.
And he's and the guy who captures her is like, hey, you have to fuck a pig live on television at this time or I'm gonna kill your daughter. And dude does what he can. Like, I would fuck a pig if they were like, hey, you have to do this or your daughter's gonna die. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna fuck a pig. You goddamn right I'm gonna fuck a pig to save my daughter. I would fuck 3 pigs if it meant saving my kid. I don't give a fuck. But he does it. And he says specifically, you have to fuck the pig to completion, is what the guy says. But then the real story is he's an quote unquote artist, and he knew that everyone at 5 o'clock would be watching the TV because he had to broadcast it live. So at 5 o'clock, when that broadcast was supposed to start, he releases the dude's daughter and kills himself. And so she's walking around on the streets by herself, like, what's happening? Everyone is inside watching TV, watching the Prime Minister fuck a pig. And then at the end of it, he's like, hey, save my daughter. And he's going on the campaign trail. And his wife is like, I will never touch you again.
Fair enough.
But you're like, he saved your fucking daughter.
She didn't care.
That is bullshit. He did what he had to save your daughter. He made an ass of himself on live television to what he thought was saving your daughter. And you're like, you can't fuck me. What the fuck is wrong? Really?
Yep.
Really?
Unfortunate.
That's horse shit. That's why you don't watch Pig Fucker episode, because it makes me mad. He fucked a pig and he couldn't even have his wife anymore.
Yeah. Guess what that means.
Yeah, it's horse shit. That's what it means. What?
What?
You saying I can't fuck bacon?
I mean, if you want to eat the same bacon. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sorry. Whatever your name was.
Look, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying I'll do whatever it fucking takes to save my kids.
Yeah, save your kids. Yeah, that's all.
There's no question.
Yeah, easy.
I will be going to jail for the rest of my life if it meant saving my daughters or my sons. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna go with White Bear.
White Bear. All right.
Season 2, episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, girl wakes up, doesn't know what's going on. Right?
Oh, and everyone's recording her. Okay.
They try to explain it off as like they've been taken over because they, just watch the screens all the time.
Yeah.
But as the episode goes on, and she keeps escaping these people and people trying to kill her, she comes to realize that she's in a terrible game.
Yeah. And it's because...
Yeah, because her and her crazy-ass boyfriend killed a little girl, a little innocent girl, and they were, oh, it's so fun. We're having a great time while we murder. Yeah, no, not in this prison system, you don't. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, and they're making money off that system,
too. Because they turn that shit into a fucking show.
Yeah, they're like, hey, you want to come on the show and, like, film yourself, dealing with these people who are
at the end. Her memory is wiped, and she does it all over again.
That is. What about
Perfect
that one?
Punishment.
Have you seen that one that was the dating app, where it's like the guy walks into a bar and he sees a girl and he's like, oh, like she's really cute, and then I don't remember if it cuts, but he sees her, they meet, they obviously click. They have this great relation, and he's in this, and they don't explain it at first, but like you get these notifications on I can't remember if it's a watch or something, but it's like you have to be with this person for 15 years. And he goes and he meets the person. No. But he meets. It's a dating app. It turns out to be a dating app where he's like, I meet this person. I get to know you. You know, and I really have a click with you. Right. And then he goes, and then the app tells him he has to be with this person for 15 years. And so he like lives with this woman for 15 years, and they obviously can't get along very well. Okay. But he's always thinking about this other girl. And then he ends up like meeting her on the side, and then inevitably they're like, we have to escape this place. And they're trying to climb over the wall. And basically it cuts out, and it turns out this is the internal processing of this dating app, where he meets a person who's nearby and they're swiping to meet each other, and they go through all these simulations, and every simulation he's trying to escape with her because they have a real connection. And so they like split, and like, and it's all like this big story, but it's all just this guy on a dating app seeing a girl, and it's like, is this the one sort of deal? Not that one.
No.
I know which one you're looking at.
No. I just saw White Christmas, which is another really good one.
Which one is that? The one where they're trying to convince the killer?
It's got John Hamm in it. Him and what's his name?
I feel like we've had an episode about Black Mirror before.
We had like
a couple episodes. Yeah.
Episodes. 2 episodes. 3 episodes?
I don't know. We were talking about specific episodes.
It was John Hamm and Raph Spall. And they were in a... Technically, the whole time they were in a simulation.
Oh, in a cabin in the middle of nowhere.
And he was basically John Hamm was interrogating him.
Yeah, trying to get him to say, I killed this person, right, or whatever the fuck. Yeah. That's a good one. The one... Another good one was the one with where everyone could see their like everything was recorded through their eyes. And then it was the guy from American Pie who was in it. The guy who fucked the pie, that's the main one. But he everyone was recording everything, and he went through like all the details of his wife's like video in her brain, and to go through and realize that she cheated on him, and that their daughter was not his daughter. Yeah. And so at the end of it, he just yanks the cord out of his neck. And at some point, they're having dinner, and they're talking to this person who's like, yeah, I don't have the video thing in my eye. I just don't think it's right. And he's like, what? That's so weird. You're so crazy for not doing it. And then at the end of it, he like yanks it out himself because he's so heartbroken that his daughter's not his and his wife cheated on him.
San Junipero?
I don't know.
I'm talking about the episode you were talking about.
I don't remember what the name of it is.
So, was it a beach resort town?
Could they record everything they see?
No, not talking about this one. I'm talking about the one where the dating app one.
Oh, the dating app one. Maybe?
San Junipero. Was it a beach town?
It was a town surrounded by... Well, hold on. Let me you keep talking.
Yeah. So, from what I'm seeing from San Junipero, it looks like that would be the episode. Because... Or was that one though?
No. This is not that one.
Elderly folks.
No, this is not the one.
Elderly folks.
Yeah, it was not that one.
Okay.
No.
This was
because that's the one that was essentially
elderly folks getting like a little bit of youth before they passed on.
Yeah. They had they had an alternate reality where people could go after they died, so their subconscious, kind of like what's that movie on Upload? Yeah, on Prime Video.
Afterlife.
Yeah, it's like look. Tell me, if I die and they have something like Upload, don't upload me. No, fuck that. Do not upload me.
Just ash me.
No. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Honestly, I've told my kids this. When I die, leave me at the hospital and let it be their fucking problem. It's just my corpse. I don't give a shit anymore. You don't need to keep part of me. You don't need to, have your memories. Enjoy your memories of me. And move the fuck on. Maybe we'll have these podcasts still for people to listen to.
Yeah, exactly. And
good for you. But fuck that. Do not spend $100,000 on my ass to have a last minute party. Spend $200, buy a bunch of liquor, get everyone who gave a fuck about me to come to this party. We all hang out. We all get hammered. We talk shit about me. Done. Yeah. That's all you need to do. That's all I want when I die. Don't bury me. Don't give me a tombstone unless you're filthy, stinking rich. You can do that. Yeah. But otherwise, I don't give a fuck. Sorry for burping 3 times into the mic.
That not giving a fuck.
Yeah, I do not give a fuck. When I'm dead, this is my former home that my wrinkled brain was piloting. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Have your good time. Remember the good times with me. That's all you need. You don't need a piece of me to feel like I'm there. Fuck that.
I mean, technically, you could keep the ashes and turn them into things.
You could if you want.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that. That's expensive. And it's expensive now. You think how expensive it's going to be when I'm actually dead?
Hold on.
All right, I'm listening.
I feel like your kids are innovative.
Yeah.
They have the ability.
Yeah.
You take your ashes.
Yeah.
They can do some epoxy and turn your ass into a frisbee. We're throwing dad around.
I told them, if anything, make me into an hourglass, a minute timer. And then whenever they play board games, they can be like, go get dad. Yes! That is I told them they could do that. But I know what it's like when when a relative dies. And this is totally superficial and it's not meant to be an asshole. But that shit is expensive. I made a GoFundMe for my grandmother just to get her in the fucking ground. Yeah. I don't have extra spendable income. So when I die, I don't give a fuck. Leave me at the hospital. Pretend that you don't know me. Let them deal with my ass. Burn me, throw me in the gutter, make me fertilizer. I don't give a fuck. Plant a tree in my honor. I don't give a fat baby's dick what you do with my body. I do not care. It will not be disrespectful to me. At all. Sorry.
I feel like it shouldn't be something that costs money.
It shouldn't be.
No.
I mean, but there's a lot of things that shouldn't cost money. For example, medical insurance. Why is America so bullshit on their medical expenses? Why do I have to give away my firstborn in order to fix myself? Why can't this just be something that is done?
Because that's not what corporations...
America! They want that money.
Capitalism.
Fucking stupid. Anyways... This was a bullshit episode. We went pretty hard.
Yeah. We had some good points, and then at the end we got really mad.
Oh, I didn't talk about the mobile game I'm playing. Slime Legion. That's it.
Yeah, see?
Done.
Bring it around.
Bring it around town. Bring it around full circle.
Good comedy.
Yeah, that's why we're here, baby. Thank you guys for listening because we're getting 100 listens a week, and this is actually
it's fun.
It's a big step up from where we started.
For our first year.
Yeah, and I'm really excited, and I'm excited to see where we're going to be next year, and we have some ideas planned for extra content. I'm really excited about it. Yeah. So probably next week or the week after. Get ready.
Yeah, be prepared.
Full some shit. And if you're into nerd shit, that's where it's going to be.
Yep.
Thank you. Jay, is there anything else you want to say before I cut out? Because I was about to be thank you for listening. Are we done?
No, we're not done. Of course, we have to thank Unfiltered Studios.
Yes, we really appreciate you for helping us grow.
So Mama D, Keb.
You're looking at me like I should know.
You should know.
I should know a lot of them. Cinematic Leap is really good. Paranormal. has been helping us out, and we've been guesting on their shit a lot.
Geeky Dad Podcast for being on.
Yes, Geeky Dad, you were so good, and you were right up our alley, man. You could be the A. All the time.
Gray's Tap Room for having us this
Friday.
Technically for our time leap.
Last Friday.
Jeez, there's a lot of people to thank.
Look,
everybody who follows us on all our social medias, who listens to us. If you leave a comment, if you just talk to us in general, freaking general dorks for constantly talking to us and having a great conversation.
Bitches with beards.
Twitter.
Yes, you guys are funny as shit.
Oh my god! So thank you for sharing our stuff.
We love you guys. Yeah, thank you. We love you for doing that. It doesn't seem like it does a lot, but it really does mean a lot when you like and share everything that we do. It means a lot.
And we do the same. And we will do the same for everybody in the podcast community, because once again, it's all about lifting everybody up.
Yeah, and if you review and rate us on any podcast app that you listen to, it doesn't make a big difference, but like on Good Pods.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that, and I share that shit to everybody. Like, we're number 2 on the 100 indie pod. That makes me feel so good that we're actually doing something. It feels like we're making steps. And
people are listening to us, and if we bring you a little haha.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
I just want to make people laugh. I want to make people happy. So if you're listening to us, and you know what? If you have an idea, don't hesitate. Email us. Comment on something like, hey, I want you guys to talk about insert whatever here.
Yeah.
And we will talk about it because we don't give a fuck.
Yeah. We're an indie podcast. We're doing this all ourselves with, minimal help.
It's been almost 2 years of you and I just bullshitting in your living room.
Yes.
Yeah. Eventually, I would love to have our own studio, and I want to do so much more. We have so many ideas of podcasts we want to do.
Yeah, we still want to do a D&D podcast.
Oh my god, I'm going to do it. I'm going to run that bitch, and I'm going to Matthew Mercer the hell out of you, motherfuckers.
I'm sorry. If we ever get that sponsorship from Twisted 2, oh my god.
Listen up, motherfucker. We're going to get some good shit.
I'm telling you right now, we get an awesome made table.
Yeah, we're going to get a made-ass table. I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to have a shed in the back that is for nothing but recording.
Like Joe McElroy.
Yeah, and I'm going to pay people to actually edit our shit and make it good with music and all that shit.
With wood and resins and
stuff.
Oh my
god, it's going to be so good.
Like it looks like fucking Middle Earth.
And I'm going to spend all week planning for the one day that we do the recording. And it's not going to be worth shit because I'm a DM. And that's just how D&D works.
It's gonna make it so terrible.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be such a hard adventure to get through.
That's what she said. Breathe, and see. But seriously, thank you guys so much for helping us and boosting us, and we're looking forward to another whole year. And I think episode 100, we're gonna do a Ghibli. And we're gonna do.
You gotta go back. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Ghibli. I think the new Ghibli, the Heron one.
Oh yeah, the Boy and the Heron.
Yeah, and I think that we're gonna have a whole episode where we talk about what our plans are for the future.
Okay. All right.
That's the idea.
Things to look forward to within the June, July-ish area.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for listening. We love you.
Goodbye.